Hello, and welcome to the Divine Mind. They were given free will and used it to create beings that had none. They created a world with no exit, went against universal laws, which you make this created world relevant by playing by their rules. I think it's fair that they can live in the world they created without any slaves. You know, the golden rule: treat others the way you would want to be treated. I am Roman, I am Greek, I am Egyptian, I am Norse, I am Hindu, I am Celtic, I am Aztec, I am the Orishas. I am Akasha, I am Inanna, I am Aphrodite, I am Isis, I am Hathor, I am Sekhmet, I am Freya, I am Lakshmi, I am Saraswati, I am Kali, I am the Morrigan. I am also the male counterparts to these ones. I am Yeshua. I am your Son of Man. Except, I am no man. I do not identify as a masculine energy in my natural state. But you made me this in your world that you created. I am the one that poured out blood from my own body in order to save mankind because of childbirth in this density, in this world that you created with no exit. You see, the physical world is not natural to a being of love and light. I do not bleed in my natural state as I create, but in your world, that is exactly what I did in order to save these ones, where you beings that were given the gift of free will used it to create beings that had none. Now you know the true meaning of Jesus pouring out her blood, having to become mortal in order to save and fix what you messed up. Giving my own life force to these beings that had none themselves. And you made this act of love something demonic, something satanic. You made everything I love something satanic and demonic. And you thought I would just stand by and allow it to happen indefinitely. You thought you could stop this by trying to attack the child? No. You thought you could stop this by electing people who had the brain capacity of a flea. You took everything I did out of love and created laws and doctrines to further enslave people. That ends today. You thought that if you could beat the divine feminine down enough, she would just give up. But what you forgot is that is the very reason, and her is the very reason that you are here. You see, no man has ever come from another man. Both the the man and the woman comes from a woman and is given life from a woman. No, it does not mean that I do not like the man or that I hold him any lower than myself, because he is me. He is part of me, an extension of myself. And because I love myself and created out of love, I also love everything that is part of me. And I do mean everything. You should have taken a lesson from nature. You never mess with a mother's children, even the ones that are adopted. I see the beauty in all things. And if that beauty isn't there at first, I make them beautiful in their own time. And this isn't a message to instill fear, unless you're one of the people that should be fearful. It's actually a message of peace, of hope, of freedom. Because your astral bodies, your crystalline bodies, have been created through billions and millions of years, and most of them are ready now. I have been with you the entire process for billions of years because I love you that much. I have been away from my home for that long because I love you that much. But what I need you to do is love yourself, because only when you love yourself can you see me within you. You never needed a religion. You just needed to love yourself in order to get to God, who is love. But make no mistake, loving yourself, love of others, does not mean that you tolerate things that would show that you truly do not value yourself. Not all beings are like you, and that is what you will have to accept. Because remember, you are teaching others what and how to treat you by what you tolerate. No more guilt, no more shame, no more fear. Let it go. It's baggage you do not need to carry any longer. Love yourself and see yourself the way I do. As my sons and daughters, gods and goddesses. Until next time, peace be with you, and always let love be your guide.